The pandemic has also taken its toll on caretakers of those with Alzheimer's and dementia. Tonight, one local woman shares her heartbreaking story of losing her husband just a few weeks ago. News Channel 2's Gary Lipitor reports.
This is George with his great-grandson.
Nancy Demery of Little Falls has been through quite a lot the past 5 years.
We would come out of the church parking lot and he would say to me, "Which way do I turn?"
Her husband, more than 65 years, George, a farmer, then farming real estate agent, was diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease in 2016.
Dementia keeps, and Alzheimer's keeps progressing. It never gets better. It will, with time, it'll continue to get worse.
He was then talked to about giving up his driver's license.
And you know what he said? Okay. From then on, I'm the driver. Yeah. Oh my goodness.
She became much more than just the driver.
He had what they call sundowners, where when it gets to be 5, 6 o'clock in the evening, they have anxiety, and then when it comes time to go to bed, they try to sleep, but they can't. Wow. And then he would be walking the whole house, from the back bedroom all the way out to the office, constantly, all night long.
Then, one day,
he was kind of just beside himself, like, I don't know what to do. I need your help. I feel like climbing the walls. And I thought, oh, what can I do? And then it finally dawned on me. I said, oh, well, I could take you to the emergency room. And he said, oh, yes, let's do that.
Shortly thereafter, in 2020, he went into Valley Health Services, a nursing home in Herkimer. Then COVID hit.
When the COVID came in, then there's no more visitations at all.
Then in October, visitation opened. Nancy was allowed to visit George for 20 minutes.
You had to be wearing a mask, and you had to be, like you and I, 6 feet apart, no touching, nothing.
But visitation shut down again quickly, and that was the last day Nancy ever saw the love of her life.
And it took him a while before he actually lifted his head up, because the nurse kept saying to him, George, look, Nancy's here. Look, say hello. Finally he did, and I could see in his eyes that he recognized me. Even with the mask on, he smiled a little bit, and he waved his hand like that, like you would at a little child.
2 months later, at the end of December, George got COVID in the nursing home. And just like before he got COVID, the nurses would talk to Nancy every day.
He seemed to be doing okay for 2 weeks, but then on the last day before he died, the nurse said everything hit all at once. I just thank God for all the good years we had, because we had a lot of them.
And as you can see, dementia and then COVID took a lot from this couple, who otherwise may have had many more years together. In Little Falls, Gary Lipitor, News Channel 2.